Today we are going to recap the movie After the Truth. 1 month after his breakup with Tessa, Hardin rudely dismisses a homeless man who tries to ask him a question. Meanwhile, Tessa starts an internship at Vance Publishing. On her first day, she curses at a guy in the elevator, explaining that she's nervous because it's her first day. The guy is Trevor, who also works there. The boss's secretary, Kimberly, welcomes Tessa and shows her the messy intern's office, saying that nobody lasts long, but she thinks Tessa will stay. Tessa works all night and falls asleep at her desk. In the morning, her boss finds her and is impressed that she read and revised 3 books overnight. He abruptly takes her to a publishing conference without letting her prepare. On the way, Trevor suggests that she shower and dress well every day. At the hotel for the conference, Vance secures a room for Tessa and sends her shopping with Kim to prepare her for the evening party. Kimberly reveals that she and Vance have been more than colleagues since his wife died. This gets out of town. Meanwhile, Hardin goes to a party at a friend's request. Molly tries to flirt with him, but he rudely brushes her off and leaves. Tessa calls him drunk and says she's been looking for him, but he's not around and hasn't contacted her. Hardin insists he sent several messages, but she didn't respond. Tessa goes to a hotel room with Trevor, where she spills wine on his clothes. She offers to wash them to avoid stains. Hardin uses her location to find the hotel and, upon entering the room, finds Trevor shirtless and kicks him out. Tessa gets furious because Hardin assumes every guy is hitting on her, but he doesn't understand. Drunk, Tessa hits on Hardin and they sleep together. In the morning, Kim calls Tessa to get ready in 5 minutes. When Hardin wakes up, Tessa says she was drunk and that the night together meant nothing. During the argument, Tessa accidentally reveals that she kissed someone, enraging Hardin, who then claims he slept with Molly too. Tessa goes to meet her team and apologizes to Trevor for the previous night. Trevor says he would have reacted like Hardin. Through Trevor, Tessa discovers that Hardin worked at Vance Publishing before in the same position as her. That's how he and Trevor know each other. Vance praises the team because Mr. Young agreed to a big investment. Meanwhile, Hardin asks for advice from his brother, but he also thinks Hardin messed everything up. At the office, Trevor surprises Tessa by wishing her happy holidays and an early happy birthday. He shows her a cost analysis revealing that it would be cheaper for her to buy a car than to continue using ride services. Tessa hugs him happily and later buys the recommended car. At the apartment, Tessa finds a birthday present from Hardin. Hardin suddenly arrives with his mother, who gets excited thinking they are still together. Privately, Hardin explains that he couldn't tell his mother about the breakup and asks Tessa to pretend temporarily. For Tessa's birthday, Hardin's mother convinces her to stay. They talk late into the night, and the mother shows childhood photos of Hardin. Hardin and Tessa reconcile in the bedroom. In the morning, Tessa visits her mother and runs into her ex Noah, who came hopefully to see her. Noah accidentally mentions her father, even though Tessa knows nothing about it. During a call with her mother, Tessa hears that her father tried to visit her, but her mother rejected him. Furious, Tessa goes back to Hardin. That night, she learns about Hardin's childhood trauma, where he witnessed his mother's assault due to his father's debt. Hardin's mother reveals that he did therapy, but later self-medicated with alcohol. Hardin's nightmares ended when he started dating Tessa, who makes him happy. When Hardin wakes up, Tessa gives Hardin another present, explaining that he wanted to see her reaction this time. He says the present represents her perfect day, where she can choose anything and he will go along without complaining. They spend the day together, skip yoga classes, and go swimming. When she gets a call from Kimberly saying that Vance is sick, so she needs to take care of him and would appreciate if Hardin and Tessa could watch her son. They agree and have fun with the boy. When Kim returns, she thanks them and tells Hardin that Tessa brings out the best in Hardin. Later, at the office, Hardin even gives an early Christmas present and asks for a second chance in the relationship, which she accepts. Trish, Hardin's mother, gets a call from Hardin's estranged father who invites them to a Christmas party. She agrees to go. At the party, it's hard for Hardin to see his father, who seems to be talking and laughing normally with friends, irritating Hardin. After getting drunk, Hardin confronts his father for abandoning them after an incident when they needed him most. The father admits his guilt, but says he thought they had moved on. Furious, Hardin punches his father. Trish leaves, saying that she chose to forgive her ex-husband and move on, and that Hardin's resentment will only drag him down and hurt Tessa too. When they get back home, Tessa goes for a walk while Hardin takes out his anger on an armchair. The next day at work, Tessa tells Trevor about her argument with Hardin's father during lunch. Trevor shares that her sister struggled with addiction and he doesn't think Tessa's relationship with Hardin will end well. Tessa disagrees, and Trevor also mentions that he will be transferred to the Seattle office. Hardin wants to go to a frat party but doesn't want to leave Tessa alone. Tessa then decides to accompany Hardin to the party. Already at the party, drunk Tessa plays Truth or Dare after Molly mocks their relationship. Tessa attacks Molly and they fight, with Tessa getting the upper hand until Hardin intervenes. After the rally rolls, Tessa goes to the bathroom and Hardin sees a message on her phone suggesting that she and Trevor will enjoy Seattle. Thinking Tessa cheated, Hardin leaves furious. Tessa follows him and upon going down the stairs sees Hardin telling a girl to keep a secret. Thinking Hardin cheated, she kisses someone else just to annoy him. They argue, with Hardin insisting he did nothing wrong before going home separately. Tessa sends an apology message, but Hardin's phone is off. After charging the phone and calling Tessa, she crashes the car while trying to answer. Hardin arrives at the accident scene, but the ambulance had already left. When Hardin calls Tessa's phone, Trevor answers and suggests that Hardin leave her alone. Hardin blames himself for the accident and avoids Tessa, but his mother convinces him that he should follow his heart. At Tessa's office farewell party for Vance, Vance proposes to Kimber. Trevor confesses to Tessa about his conversation with Hardin, insisting he has more to say when he returns. When Trevor leaves, Tessa sees Hardin upstairs. Despite some arguments, Tessa agrees to date Hardin again. Later, they meet a homeless man who is Tessa's estranged father. Thank you so much for watching the video up to this point. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.